Hey everybody, it's been a long time. Sorry. My son needed to go to the hospital, so we were visiting with him and helping him work that out for a while. So kind of threw me off schedule with videotaping. But here is the garden. Our sage not sage, but basil just took off. And I'm trying to nip off these middle flower pieces. Or right here, you want to pick that so it doesn't go to seed. And what it will actually do is it will branch off. Like you see there where it branched off. And that's from plucking that top part. What I need to do is I need to take a lot of this and dry it. Because I haven't been making pesto. Pesto would be good to make with the basil. But I might want to try that. And just, there's a big one I gotta pinch off. And one more. You remember that basil that I showed you before, where all it was just the stems? Look at that. It just came back. So if that ever happens to you, and these stems look green and healthy still, give them time. They'll come back. Really nice. Okay, I'm not separating the bean plants out. Pardon the poop on the ground. Oh, but here's the green beans. And if you remember correctly, we had, this was Kentucky Wonder. And it is a vine plant. And then the other ones were bushes. And we were trying to see which one's going to grow better. What's our yield going to be like? We had Blue Lake right here. Then we had Contender and then Provider. Provider's been really good. It really grew in fast, and it flowered earlier, and it started producing green beans earlier. Now, if you look here with the Contender, it's doing a pretty decent job itself. So either the Provider or the Contender, even though it's slow, it came on and it started producing a little bit sooner than the Provider did. But you can see I need to go through here, and we're going to be having green beans tonight, so I need to go through and clip some off. See, they're just all over, doing well. The Kentucky, it's been just all vine. It hasn't really produced any green beans. Although it is flowering. You can see that right there, flower. But it hasn't produced any green beans. What I'm hoping is we'll continue to have some warmer weather. I think we're going to have decent weather in the 70s, maybe low 80s for another week. I'm not sure what it's going to be like after that. But I am glad that we're at least getting bush beans. And look at this Japanese eggplant. It took off. And you know, one plant is plenty because it produces a lot of eggplants. I think I pretty much picked everything off. Here's one right here. Just showing you it with my hand. So, and here's another one right here. I've already picked probably eight of those eggplants so far. They taste really delicious. Here's cherry tomatoes. As you can see. Actually, I just hit two and they just fell right off. The tomato plant that I said these better boys weren't producing, well, they are. Which is good. Finally. So hopefully, given some time too, we'll get some tomatoes off of these guys. Zucchini, and it ended up that this all's zucchini and this all's the yellow squash. Zucchini, I've probably gotten 6 zucchini so far. And if we look down in here, there's another zucchini right there. And then there's one on the other side of it. Yellow squash. Take a peek down in there. You see some growing. So it's pretty neat. And our jalapenos, they're still going strong. And our bell peppers. Sorry, I'm in the sun here. Doing really decent. A lot better than when we first planted them, actually. There's a big one down there. So I'm hoping that these last through our short winter, and then they can produce again in the spring. Same plants. Anyway, that's a tour of our garden, and hopefully I can give you another peek at them next weekend. Maybe we'll get some tomatoes that are ready. There's a lot of blooms on them. So we'll see. We'll see how the weather treats them. You guys take care. Have a wonderful week.